might have to edit that part out. I need to figure out how to edit my live streams. If I actually can. Anyway, let me. There we go. Instagram. There. Hi, sorry about that. My mom called me. My mom called me. I'm sorry. I stream on my phone, and I told her that I was streaming on my phone, and she thought I streamed on my laptop, and I had to explain to her that no, I draw on my laptop, but I record on my phone. So, yeah, she asked me if I was busy, and I'm like, I'm literally streaming right now. Oh my god. But yeah. And I need to figure out how to edit my live stream now. Because at the end, I accidentally showed my face, and I didn't want to show my face. I don't know how I can cut that out if I actually can. I don't think I can. Because I didn't want to show my face. I was trying to flip it around, but it wouldn't let me flip it around. So I just ended it. I should have just ended it the first time. Yeah, I was gonna look it up so I can figure it out if I actually can. But anyway, what I was talking about, yes, the Steam Deck, the Steam machine, the Steam machine thing is gonna be priced as a PC, and we all know that a PC already costs like what, thousands of dollars or something like that at most. I think I don't know how PCs are priced, but I know according to people, it's better to build it than to have it pre-built. But now they have CPUs. Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, so when I turned the live back on, it was facing my face, and I was trying to face it this way, not to me, this way. I'm trying to be a faceless YouTuber, and I'm trying to figure out. Ah, yes, yes, yes. That's what it is. If you have it pre-built, it'll be like thousands of dollars. But if you actually built it yourself, it will be much less. Apparently, all the stuff that's needed for PCs and consoles, like CPUs and I think it's RAM. I think that's what it is, and other stuff like that is being sold to AI, or at least major companies for AI, like generative AI. And I'm like, the heck? And like we only have like a few resources for that. I believe. I think. Yeah. So I'm just like, no. Because Cause that would also mean that consoles would be scarce. Well, I wouldn't say scarce, but they would also be like priced up as well. So I'm just like, this is absolute nonsense. How dare you? There you go. There. Hmm. Sorry. I was focused for like 2 seconds. I as far as I'm concerned, there's people that are saying like RAM, CPUs. Yeah, no. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Cause like I feel like the only way you could use it quote unquote ethically is when you search things up. Cause I try not to use AI a lot. Like, like unconsciously. I mean, what am I saying? What am I? Yeah, cheating. Cause like and like um in Google there's Gemini, there's like ChatGPT and other stuff like that. And it's like, oh yes, you should totally use these. And I'm like, no. And then there's like AI everywhere. There's even AI on YouTube. I'm not just talking about like the AI slop that people see. I'm talking about AI moderation. I'm talking about AI stuff that will help your videos get better. Actually just make things look more uglier, especially if you do art. Yeah, cuz like my thing for for like AI, right? I when I post on YouTube, right? There was a new thing that popped out on YouTube where like the AI would automatically like heighten the quality of your videos and stuff and whatever. And I don't want that for my art cuz it looks ugly. And then I realized that some of my pieces looked so much uglier after like an hour or two or like within 30 minutes. And I realized that's the AI thing. So I figured out how to turn it off. No, for real. Like people aren't learning how to use it. They don't know how to use anything. They don't know how to use their imagination or anything like that. So that's why I'm just sitting up here like, damn. Cause do I think that AI can be used like, you know, properly without destroying anything? Probably, but right now is a hell of a no. That's a no for me. That's like a major no, like a big major no. That's like an absolute no. Because because what 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 do you mean that I need to use a freaking AI to know when something is AI? Cause like I remember the days where AI used to mess everything up on fingers where like on hands and having eyes look weird, especially on like on drawings. No, seriously. And then the next thing you know, we're gonna go into space, and then everyone gets fat, gets very obese, and then it's gonna be really bad. Oh my god. Because I don't want to rely on AI. I really don't. I don't think AI is good for me in any sort of way. I don't think it's good for me. Cause like if we're talking about like AI for like gaming, like CPUs, they're like a very um specific type of AI. It's not generative AI. It's I forgot the proper name that people use for it, cuz there's a proper name for it. I just don't remember. Um those those are used properly, right? Having AI like doing cooking, cleaning and stuff, but not having it to look human, that stuff is used like properly. But if we're talking about like generative AI taking stuff from people, like hell, music for example, not just regular art, but like actual freaking music. And I think there's this one song that was like popular on TikTok until people learned that it was AI, and then everyone felt like they felt like they were cheated or something. I never liked the song. It sounded trash to me. I never liked the song. Low key, I thought the song was low key kind of trash. Um, but yeah. Um, once the creator got like flamed on TikTok for the fact that he was using AI, then he wanted to backpedal, and then like use an actual person. And like, why the heck, why didn't you just use a person the first time? You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you just use a human being the first time instead of just using AI? And then and then we have people who have no idea how Vocaloid even works, saying that Vocaloid is AI. What? No, Vocaloid is not AI. Vocaloid is a voice bank that people put their actual voices in to be tuned to create songs. That's literally what Vocaloid is. No, exactly. They're lazy. They're lazy. Absolutely lazy. I think the person was a producer too. I think the person was like a producer. I'm pretty sure. I yeah. I think the person was a producer. So yeah, and people out here being like, yeah, all this has started because the Vocaloid is AI. You're wrong. Vocaloid is not AI. Okay, it has never been AI, ever. Vocaloid is like is a voice bank. There are different variants of like voice banks and voices, and like it kind of depends on the brand and where it's from. You have to use a program for it, and and the people who are producing it, they have real actual talents with using whatever character they're using, whether it's Miku, Teto, Rin, all of them. Okay, it doesn't matter, right? And and they probably spent a really long time trying to tune it and everything. So no, it's not the same. It's never been the same because you still do the work. You have to do the work. You have to do the work for all of them. So, yeah. Um I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about people being extremely misinformed and then point fingers at Vocaloid, something that a lot of people don't understand. How do you not understand Vocaloid? Let me fix my cam. Can you see? Of course you can see. So, yeah. I would know because I am a Vocaloid connoisseur. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I just really like Vocaloid. I love Vocaloid a lot. I really really love Vocaloid. My favorite one is Miku and Teto. I know Teto doesn't necessarily count as a Vocaloid, but today she's gonna count as one. I don't care. So yeah. There you go. I think I think all this AI stuff has been around for such a long time that like over time I feel bad seeing AI being used as test subjects. Cause like I think I've seen people saying that like I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true, but like if it is true, saying that like AI has now some sort of consciousness and like people have tried using AI to code, like actually like coding things like websites and stuff. And I'm like, why? Why can't you do it? Like I know coding takes a long time because I used to do coding. Well, I didn't use like greatest coding of all time. I know basic coding. Like I know how to make a website. I know basic stuff. I'm not like a coding connoisseur. I never used JavaScript before. I used HTML and CSS, but I never used JavaScript before. Um, so I don't really think that I'm like super qualified in terms of like coding. But I know for one thing's for certain, if you're making AI do code, yeah, no, wrap it up, buddy. Put the fries in the bag. Wrap it up. It's not happening. Because apparently a test happened where someone asked AI to do like a certain code or something, and then the AI said sorry, and then it deleted itself, and then it uninstalled itself from the laptop or the computer or whatever. And I'm like, huh. If AI can be this somewhat conscious, why in the heck are we making it treat? Why the heck are we treating it like it's like a lab rat? Because like all those years ago where people are saying like, oh, the AI is gonna take over, the AI is gonna take over. The AI might actually take over. Okay, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. The AI may or may not take over, because what do you mean? What do you mean AI has consciousness? Like, it's not the first time I'm hearing about it. I think years ago, there's like these two robots that had like human faces on them. I forgot their names. Where where like they gained consciousness or something like that. This was like old. It wasn't even this year or last year. It was way back. It was way back. I forgot what year it was. Um, saying how they have consciousness and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. That's a very interesting discovery you got there. sometimes, sometimes I feel like I know that it's not us when it comes to AI, is the businesses. You don't have to worry about the people. I mean, technically you kind of do have to worry about the public because AI is not meant for the public. Okay, because there are people that's doing nasty shit. Okay, like nasty stuff, disgusting stuff with AI, like things that are quite illegal. Okay, and like people, yeah, no, they use it for everything. And like some of the stuff they use it for is also like illegal stuff. And it's actually really gross, and the public should not have AI. Like at all should not have AI. I don't even think companies, at least certain type of companies shouldn't have them either. I really don't think a lot of companies should not have AI as well. I feel like a lot of them should not have it, period, whatsoever. Because I feel like when you launch it into the general public, people don't know anything. They don't know how to use things anymore. And they become more dumb, if that makes sense. Um, that'll do. Shading 2. Like, there we go. Where am I going? I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Is that? No, that's not the right size. Free Shavakadu. Okay. Freak. Yeah, when the yeah, I've I feel like when it comes to that, it's like it's such a nuanced thing because it's more than just them being on the screen. It's like especially for teens where they don't have an actual place for them anymore. And parents don't want to parent their kids anymore. Their kids their kids are being shoved with an iPad or a phone because a parent don't want to actually parent their kids, and they're not actually like encouraged to explore their imagination or anything like that, because like yeah, exactly, like parents are just not parenting and not taking them out to like parks and stuff. I don't even know if parks still exist. Yeah, I don't know if like I don't know if like parks still exist, because like I remember going past a park that I used to play as a kid, and it looked so big from my perspective because I was small, and now I'm looking at it, that thing was small, and I was just tiny. Okay, so they do exist. I didn't know if parks still exist or not. I literally didn't know. I didn't know if parks actually still exist or not. and then and then you have teens. I feel bad for teens as well. I feel genuinely bad for teens. Like holy crap, I feel bad for teens. Like when I was a teen, I never went out, but it was mainly because of like family stuff or whatever, and I'm an introvert, so I didn't really go out anyway. um oh no, like for real, you like these days, if you ever go out into like a neighborhood, like except kids around like in my neighborhood, kids in my neighborhood, they go outside, they definitely go outside. I feel bad for teens though because they don't have like an actual place where teens can go. I'm not saying that like teens should go to parks and stuff. I'm saying that like there's no actual place for a teenager to go when teenagers do want to go out. cause like sure there are like, you know, um parks and whatever, but like those are for like little children, right? There's no actual place. Sure, you can say the mall, but like everyone goes to the freaking mall, and like it's not just that. And like sometimes, it depends on where you live, but it's a little bit like malls over the years have closed down. like like over the years malls have like closed down, except my mall has not been closed down yet. But like there has been like malls throughout the years that has been like closed down. Exactly. Like online shopping killed malls 100%. Like especially with like Amazon, if you see something like online and it's so much cheaper in store. No, wait. No, yeah, it's so much cheaper than in store, than people rather buy it from online than 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 in store. Like the place that I am working at, whenever I am like on the register, because I am technically a flexible associate, which means I can do a lot of things, and I go to many different registers. Um, Whenever a customer sees something that is so much cheaper online, they kind of expect that same price in store, which is kind of a gamble because it's always a 50-50 whether or not if the price on online. No, exactly. Um cuz it's basically convenience. It's 100% cuz of convenience. Um like some people expect the item to be the same price as that of online, but sometimes it's not always. And like if the person still want it because they're already there in store, I technically give them a quote unquote compensation, as in like I do the cross pricing and make it like um the same price as in store. I am allowed to do that. So yeah, basically. Mm, so, yeah, I'm not really, like, I'm not really upset with online shopping because I like to shop online, but I don't do it very often. I only do it when I have to do it because I don't like going out and I don't have a car. So, yeah. I have a bike, but my bike doesn't have a basket on it. It doesn't have a basket, so I can't just go to the grocery store and get groceries and then come back. No, I can't do that. Like unless I yeah, no, for real. Like if I had a car, I would rather just shop in person rather than to just shop online. Cuz there's pros and cons to shopping online, but being super reliant on it all the time is kind of too much. That makes sense to me. There you go. Cuz like it's not very often where I do go outside. And when I do go outside, it's mainly cuz I'm going out like shopping, or I'm going out with my mom, or like I'm hanging out with like my friends, but it's been a while since I hung out with friends. So yeah, that's basically what has been like going on. So I don't really go out. I don't go out that much. But if I were to be like shopping, and if I absolutely have to, I would be like shopping like um I would be like shopping online. Eh, eh, eh. I don't really think I hate online shopping. I just hate how people are super reliant on it. Cause like at at my job, I get so many people get like up in arms about like a purchase that they did online, and there's like many issues with it sometimes. Like the packaging is wrong. Like like they kind of mess up the packaging. They kind of gave the person the wrong thing, and everything else. Like there's one time on Christmas. Well, it wasn't on Christmas Day. It was like close to Christmas, and this was like a couple of years ago, where there was this lady that bought some like princess stuff for her daughter for Christmas, right? And um the thing that was given to her was cars, like race cars. And obviously I would be upset too, but she thought that we were the one that sent it to her. When it comes to online, at least for us, we have no idea where it comes from. All we know is that once it's sent out, it is sent out. We don't know if it came from a different store. We don't know if it came from the warehouse. We don't know where in the world it came from. But all we know for certain is that we do apologize for that because it was not us. Yeah, most online stores come from the warehouse, but sometimes we get online. We get it from store as well. For instance, my store has a fulfillment, so we get online orders, which is very different from in-store pickup. I mean, it's not that much different. It's similar, but basically our fulfillment is is the one that does the online orders, and sometimes we have hundreds of them in the queue. So we have like 2 3 people that's doing fulfillment, but most of them is from the warehouse. But we don't really know where I'm saying that we don't know where that specific item is coming from. Is what I'm saying. We don't really know where that is actually coming from. There we go. There's the finished piece. I knew this one was gonna be short. At least this stream was gonna be short. But don't leave yet, because we have one last thing to do, which is the sacred ritual. Thank you. I am very proud of this. I want to explore her makeup more often. So yeah, we have one last thing to do, which is the sacred ritual. Wait a second. 7. we go. Yay. That is the entire stream. I'm gonna end stream here. I hope you have a nice night. Yeah, you are in the same time zones I'm in. But for other people that's gonna watch this VOD once I edit the other VOD, because the other VOD had my face in it. Bye. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully. Bye. Where is it? Here it is.